Car's all cleaned up, ready to head back to the shop. It is Monday night, so I better give a little race recap. Went out there for hot laps. Car felt great. We had changed out quite a few parts over the course of the 2 weeks that I was off. I changed out the right rear trailing arm, found a bent bolt in my J-bar that I replaced. What else did I replace? Right rear trailing arm, J-bar bolt, a wheel cover. I feel like there's something else that a new battery. We put a new battery in the car. So made all those changes. The toe, whenever I was setting the car up to go to the track, it was like 2 inches out of toe, knocked out, which I thought was, okay. It wasn't okay, but I was expecting that because I had that hard right front impact. Oh, new bumper too. Hard right front impact from the 2 weeks ago when we raced, which bent up the front bumper. So I was expecting the toe to be out, fixed that, and I lost quite a bit of my ability to turn left. I could only turn the steering wheel a quarter turn left, and the pitman arm on the bottom of the steering box is, at an angle whenever the wheels are straight. So something is either bent or something got off. It's something I've been dealing with all year, not being able to turn left as much, but not near that bad. So he went out for the heat race. Everything went good in hot laps. So we were just chilling. Mom and Dad came down. My brother, Jason, recently Ryan, his daughters, Sarah and Mackenzie. We had a full pit. Went to start the car to go to my heat race, which I was starting second, and nothing. Just clicking under the dash. And so Sarah ran real quick and grabbed a push truck. They come and push started us for the heat race. We got out there just in time. Since I couldn't turn left very much, I didn't feel comfortable running the bottom. And so I just stuck around the top. And so heat race, I went from third to fifth is where I finished in the heat. And came back in and we started trying to diagnose it. Started with the battery because that was the first thing that, that's what I replaced. So I thought maybe a wire came loose. We checked all that stuff. We checked the connections on the starter. We checked the starter solenoid. It looked good. I tried jumping the car, through the terminals on the solenoid. That didn't work. And so I was thinking it was the starter that was out. And so I went down to Ferrara and he had a new starter, borrowed that, threw it on the car, still nothing. So then we actually physically pulled the solenoid out from underneath the dash and found that there was a wire that had come loose from the connection. And it was shrink wrapped and everything, or heat shrink wrapped and everything, and it still came out of that. That's the second one I've had happen like that from that wiring kit that I put in over the winter time with the bigger, thicker wire and the big terminals and stuff. So got that put in there, cranked the car over, it cranked, but Ferrara's starter was just a little bit different than mine, and I couldn't get it to disengage once it engaged the flywheel. So I shut the car off and took his starter off, put my starter back on, and it started just fine. So got all that done and had maybe 5 minutes before the feature. We were first all night, and I love being first because I get to watch racing when I'm done, but I hate being first because I feel rushed all night long, especially when stuff's going wrong. But anywho, we didn't get to grind no tires. We didn't get to fuel the car up. We didn't get to do jack squat besides mess with trying to get the car running. And so went out there for the feature, started fourth, fell back to 5th pretty quick because, again, I went to the high side really fast and just stayed up there. And the bottom had some traction, but no, I didn't feel like I was going to be able to run down there. And so stayed high side. We dropped back to 5th pretty quick, and I held 5th for probably 7 or 8 laps. I think I fell back. The furthest I fell back was 6th or 7th before I ran off the top side of 2. Couldn't get the ran to come around. So I ran off the top side of 2 and just kind of got sucked up into above the berm up there, running it around to the back stretch, hopped back on the track. I lost 7 spots, dropped back to 12th. So that's 5 spots. Dropped back to 12th and stayed there for the remainder of the race. But it's frustrating. I am sick and tired of having stupid small stuff happen, but that is nobody's fault but my own. I haven't had much time to work on the car in the last month. I haven't raced much. I'm out of my routine. So we've got another 2-week break here. I'm at the fire station next weekend, and then we're going to get back into our rotation. I've got to get back into the groove, into the rhythm of maintenance, and which will only help improve my performance on the track. So motor ran great, and car actually ran great for what I had. So I'm not too disappointed. Appreciate all the family helping out. Appreciate Derek Messer. I borrowed some tools from him because I left my socket set in the shop floor, and so he helped me out. Appreciate Ferrara for letting me try his starter out. Just a knockout group of guys that I've got surrounding me there. So appreciate you guys, all you subscribers, new subscribers, all my sponsors. Couldn't do it without them. And yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll get back out there. We'll fix everything, go through the wiring, and we'll get back up there in the top 5. We got to get us a win this year. I'm sick and tired of not having a win. We got to get this off our shoulders. So if you like this content, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.